Okay, back again with another video. Just want to reflect on my idea, which is $5 a week between 500 people for 4 weeks, every 6 months. So 2 months out of the year, a group of 500 donate $5 per week for the establishment of black businesses. And I propose that we bypass everybody. That we only put the money towards the establishment of the business, so the money won't go through anybody's hands, not even the entrepreneur or the person who will be actually running the business. It will directly go toward their rent and other costs to get the business started. Now, there might have to be somebody who sort of regulates the money, make sure the money goes to the payment of an establishment of the business. So there is going to be some amount of trust involved. Maybe somebody out there who's in the banking, in the financing, something like that, who could take care of that. There is going to have to be some level of trust, because 500 people is a lot of people, and we're going to have to make sure that the money goes where it's supposed to go, which is in the establishment of the business. And one of the main reasons I'm putting this idea out there is to get other people to share their ideas. The best ideas come from a combination of ideas, and usually a person's idea gives birth to more ideas. So that's one of the reasons I'm putting this idea out there, is to get other people to think. Saying, hey, that's a good idea. Maybe we can do such and such and this and that. And actually, it'll build from there until it actually materializes. But if one person is just, throwing out ideas, he's pretty much nothing. He's going to get destroyed by the silence, for the most part. I was watching a couple videos today about some, but they kind of rubbed me the wrong way at first. But once I started thinking about what they were saying, they had a point about how, people who call themselves conscious and enlightened or whatever, they never know what to do when it's time to actually do something. The only thing they know how to do is talk about history. On Olmecs were the Africans who were first in America. All Africans invented this. They were the first people in Asia. The ancient Egyptians were African. This and that. But when anybody presses them to go beyond that, like, what can you do to help improve the community? There's no solutions. There's not even any ideas. They'll say stuff like, oh, we gotta build an internal economy. Okay, how? How do you even start? Oh, we need more black businesses. How? And everybody is lost. Nobody has even ideas. Then it usually, routes back to personal accountability. Then you back to square one. Now you're back to individualism. It's just a circle of people going nowhere. So I'm putting this idea out there that I think has potential to work. And if you really, call yourself conscious, at least, what does your consciousness do to help improve the community? If it doesn't do anything, then what difference is it to be conscious or than it is to be unconscious? Because both of you, both mindsets are failing to get anything accomplished. Which is, actually, the unconscious are more organized and probably do more for the community than the conscious. Because at least they're piled up in the churches. At least, they're giving out free food every now and then. At least they in the churches helping out, people who need help every now and then when they can. A lot of people go to churches for assistance and things like that. Are the conscious community, are they doing that? We're doing less than the so-called unconscious, the people we talk about all the time, the Christians. Oh, that white Jesus this, white Jesus that. Okay, what are they doing compared to what we doing? And I use the word conscious because, you know, I hear a lot of different people from different groups and beliefs still refer to themselves as conscious. So I think it covers the widest variety of groups. You know, I heard of brothers who are Moors call themselves conscious, Hebrew Israelite, the brothers who, you know, who study Kemet and things like that. So, but whatever, as long as you know how this world operates and you know what needs to be done in order to improve our position in the world, you know, I consider you conscious or enlightened, or however you want to put it. But we're looking like a joke, man. I can't emphasize that enough. I mean, this so-called conscious movement is going to be remembered as the biggest joke in history. You got brothers like Sarah Sutton Seti and RBG. They go around, I think, on tours to different cities, giving lectures, spreading the knowledge of history. But after everybody leave the facility, no ideas. There's no, they have no steps to take to improve their condition in the world. All they know now is that, you know, masonry started in Africa and things like this. You know, no disrespect to them, brother. You know, the knowledge is important and it's needed. But you get my point. You know, the people are walking away just as dumb as they were essentially when they came in. And most of that information they're going to forget. And they still don't have any ideas that they can put into action or that they can even try out or be a part of. You know, they can't even participate in anything except for paying $5 or $10 to get inside the building. So what is this conscious movement about? It is a joke. It's going to leave the community without nothing. We're not leaving anything substantial. We're not producing anything. We're not creating anything. I mean, we are a serious joke. And I don't want to be a part of anything that's a joke. So I'm trying to prevent us from looking like a joke. I mean, and this, I think, is a real test for those. I'm challenging the so-called conscious community. Because if you really want to be about something, then act like it. Okay, if you don't think my idea will work, give me your idea. What do you think would work? You see? I mean, if you are about change, and that's a concern of yours, the improvement of the community, then what's your idea? I got more views than I got friends and subscribers. Okay, so plenty of people have just watched my videos, and either my guess is that they didn't have any ideas, or they just thought my idea wouldn't work and just moved on. So it's sad when, you know, it's like all these conscious people gather in one building, got all this knowledge, and they'll know, and when you tell them to actually do something, all they can do is stand around and look at each other. What good does that knowledge do you, other than make you feel good inside? I mean, is that what this movement is about? A feel-good movement? Or are we actually about doing something? Y'all let me know.